This morning, we're going to be talking about happiness and how it eludes us and some strategies, tips, tricks, and ideas to help be happy more often. Enjoy the show.
Financially free and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline.
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial.
Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Hearts all around. And let's get right to it, folks. So today we're talking about happiness, one of the most common subjects within personal development. Go figure, right? So, but this one's going to be good. And I like this little bit because we're doing this 4 pieces. I like thinking of things. I've been really trying to gamify the courses that I'm making, the classes that I'm teaching, and how can we gamify this? And I think if we take the pieces of the puzzle and we put the happiness puzzle together, I think we're going to come up with something really good. So let's go ahead and run through these 4 steps. We got a nice long show here today, so I'm going to keep it rocking and rolling. The number one piece is enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you do. And this isn't just for your work, right? This is any activity. I'm a big believer that all we have is our quality of attention. Whatever's going on up top with consciousness and the universe and all that crazy stuff, we do know one thing is that the lights are on. We're looking, we're thinking, we're feeling. We have every range from thought to emotion. A lot's going on up top. And I believe when you can enjoy what is in front of you, whether you're working on a business, whether you're mowing the lawn, washing the dishes, whatever you're doing, if you can enjoy what it is that you are physically doing in this moment, you have access to happiness. And happiness is one of those things that come and go. It can be 1 second we feel really good and we're really happy, and the next second, boom, bon voyage, I'm off to thinking something terrible. And it turns out humans can have more than one thought at a time. If you want to try and practice it, go ahead and try right now. See if you can think of 2 different things at one time. Pretty impossible. I still don't understand the whole bits of information. I need to read more up on that. Humans can only process so much information. For example, you can be listening to 2 different people, but you're totally going to forget like their mannerisms or their tone or their posture and other things, versus if you were listening to one person, you could remember all that. So there's some limitations to our capacity on what we're absorbing and what we're doing. And I believe when we can filter out, one of the most beautiful things of the nervous system and the mind is that we can filter out a lot of stuff. And we have the choice to filter out things to not focus on the things that we are doing. So if you want to have happiness, I believe we need to enjoy what you do, what is in front of you, for the first piece of the puzzle. Number 2 is let go of the past. So what usually pulls us away from being able to focus and do what it is, I want to just put focus under here, because I feel like that makes a whole lot of sense. So we're going to have focus on the highlight for number 1. And then number 2, we have let go of the past. I'm going to get a different piece of chalk. How's everyone doing this morning? Everyone having a good morning? Good morning to you all. I've been having a lot of tech issues lately, and that's part of failing and getting better with this kind of stuff. Yesterday, if you could tell, my audio for my mic was off, and then I went and recorded for my class like 80 minutes worth of content where I'm screaming, going over all these exercises and trying to make this as good as possible. And then the audio was all wrong. It's like, oh my gosh. But You got to let that stuff go, right? That's in the past. So we're letting this go. So let go. Of the past. So how do we actually do this? How do we let go of stuff in the past? One, I would highly recommend working with a professional such as a life coach, a therapist, talking with friends or family just about it, because that energy of the past is inside you, whether you like it or not. We all hold on to things. We hold on to things until we work on things, and then we can let them go. We can continue to acknowledge them as what it is, the past. And there's nothing that we can do to change it. There's no amount of effort, thought, focus, emotion that will ever change history. Not now, and well, who knows for the future, right? But letting go of the past and acknowledging that there's absolutely nothing you can do, and there's no point on continuing to dwell on it. And all it's doing is pulling you away from being able to focus on the moment, which is true happiness. So, second piece to the puzzle to being happy more often, because it's something that comes and goes, that's our goal. We just want to be happy as often as possible. And it's not going to happen all the time, but usually something to look out for is letting go of the past, because those things in the past, what you said to your friend, what you said to your coworker, what you did at work, what you did here, how you handled this or that situation, you got to let that crap go. It's not doing anything but wasting the quality of your life, hurting your happiness. So on to point number 3. The third piece of the puzzle to be happy is be confident about the future. Confident about future. So just being confident and optimistic about your future is going to be the third piece of the puzzle to have happiness. Because if you are not confident about the future, it's so natural within human beings. There is some part, you can play the nihilistic view of like the universe, nothing really matters. The fact that there's this going on in the world, that going on in the world, none of it matters. But I believe to be confident about the future plays a huge role in our ability to be happy. There's something really special for human beings when we can plan, when we can work, when we can move closer towards a goal that matters to us. When we identify something of value that we see exciting and fun, and we're able to have confidence towards this, I think it's a necessary piece for us to be happy more often of the time. So setting real goals. So you're probably going to need some type of goal. Maybe it's a work goal. Maybe it's a family goal. Maybe it's a relationship goal. Maybe it's a health goal such as losing weight or getting back in the gym. Having something to look forward to, I believe, is a really powerful piece of the puzzle for happiness, for us to feel happy as often as possible. Okay, last but not least, to the fourth piece of the puzzle, we have satisfaction, contentment. So contentment, being satisfied with your lot. Being satisfied with your lot. If we want to be happy, there has to be some level of peace and satisfaction with the moment of things that are included within us right here or right now. If you have the privilege of being alive, then you have something to be grateful for. And if we focus on the things that we are grateful for, suffering cannot survive. And if we can continue to match the pieces of the puzzle, because variety, I believe, is the spice of life, there's some things that we need to let go and work through the past. And that takes the emotional weight off of us. So it's not such a fight in order to stay focused on what it is you're doing right here in this moment. So really the first piece is happiness. If you are focused on what it is that you are doing or what it is that you are in front of you, that's what I believe happiness is when you have quality attention towards something. When you have quality attention, towards something that you believe is giving your life benefit, that is happiness. But there's things that pull our mind. So it takes a lot of practice and a lot of discipline, whether it's yogis or monks or whoever you could think of. They practice this stuff all day long and they can't even do it. But you're going to have stuff from the past come up and it's going to pull your attention away. You're going to have stuff about the future that's going to be pulling your attention away. That's when you get pulled off of the happiness train, is when we're focused on things in the past, we're focused on things in the future, or we're not satisfied with what we have in front of us. We're not satisfied with how we look, not satisfied with our money, not satisfied with our house, not satisfied with a car, not satisfied with our relationship, not satisfied with everything else that's going on with us. And it's no wonder why we can't be happy. But really, the 4 pieces of happiness, they allude to the first one: enjoyment and quality attention to what it is that you want to be doing. And then these are the guardrails you got to watch out for and recognize and forgive ourselves, surrender to be able to get back to this state. So watch out for letting go in the past. I highly recommend working with a life coach, a business coach, a therapist, some type of professional. And then if you really refuse to do that, then you can try and talk to friends and family. Just try and make sure that you're both sober. I know it's really easy. I just think of myself in the past, like talking about things with my friends when we're drinking, we're all fucked up on alcohol and stuff. It's like, this isn't productive. This is a total waste of time. But letting go of the past or be confident about the future, this confidence, I think it makes it so easy to focus on the task, because if you don't have a goal, it's really hard to pick quality tasks that lead to the goal. I think it's a lot easier to work backwards. So once you have the goal, for example, I'm trying to hit a very specific money marker, some KPIs for a class that I'm creating. And it's very easy to pull back the layers working with my business coach and my life coach. I'm like, okay, we need to probably have this, and just stamping timelines and time frames on these activities, such as the tutorial videos, writing out the descriptions, following without the team members, because you get like this package of working with other professionals that have helped me in my businesses. So there's steps to do. And when I'm focused on the steps, along the way, when I'm enjoying what I'm doing, that's when happiness presents itself. When we are not focused and the quality of attention is not there, then we will not be happy. It's kind of a cool formula that we're able to. Human consciousness is crazy because we can control it. You genuinely can. It just takes a lot of practice, and it's something it's really tough to do. So our main point, our objective today would be happiness takes practice. So try to continue to refocus and reframe. That's like all this is we're staring at what it is that we want to do. We're giving quality attention to, and then like a squirrel, just, my attention drifts off into the land of bullshit. And then boom, I need to refocus. I'm enjoying it. I'm excited. I'm happy. Oh, there it goes. My squirrel moment. Oh, got to pull it back. So, and everyone's like that. There's a lot, because there's thoughts coming from all over the place. It's just the real happy people have the ability to wave off the distractions and be able to focus. And with our attention spans being as short as they are now, it's no wonder why people are killing themselves at an even higher rate, whether specifically like people who are young and their minds are just pulled in all these different directions. And that's not what you want. You want focus, and you want quality attention. And that's where I believe happiness truly lies. So a question I wanted to throw on there for this fun reflection Friday, a bit of getting our thinking going, thinking of the pieces of the puzzle for happiness is, how do you want to show up today? Do you want to show up happy? Do you want to show up pissed off? Do you want to show up sad? Do you want to show up with something that you got to prove to somebody? So however you want to lay it out, go over this question, think about it a little bit. How do you want to show up today? I want to show up happy. I want to show up excited. I want to show up willing to learn. I want to show up with a good attitude. This right before this morning show, I was having some tech issues with my camera, and when it comes to tech stuff and when it comes to things not going right in my business, such as, like, say if something's not working at the rental properties, or say if I'm having tech issues with my coaching, or if I have clients who like don't show up on time, whatever the headache may be, I just let that stuff go. And I feel really good nowadays. And when we can feel good more often, I think it makes it that much easier to be the person that we want to be able to refocus and to enjoy what we do, to focus and give quality attention on what it is that we're doing in front of us. When we just consistently put in the reps day in and day out of trying to work on our ability to be happy, on improving ourselves in general. So cheers to that, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in this morning. And let's really make sure that focus meter is coming back, focusing on stuff that matters and letting go of crap that does not matter. And maybe, hopefully, we can spread this message. If you know someone who's struggling with happiness, hopefully you can maybe share this with them. It's the 4-piece process. If you're just tuning in for a quick little short form content from my video editor, is the first piece of happiness: enjoy what you do. Enjoy what is in front of you, very specifically. 2, let go of the bullshit of the past. That's gone. 3, be confident about the future, optimistic, have a goal, we're working towards it. 4, satisfied with your lot, having some contentment with who you are and the fact that you're a human being, probably in America, the greatest country in the history of countries up to this day. We've never had more tools to be happier more often, but happiness takes practice. Our objectives today, so it's not easy. And you're probably going to get off of this morning show, and then 10 minutes from now, you're going to have some bull crap come into your life, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, F you, dude. Or you're going to have to try and fix something because someone's an idiot, whatever it may be. But we just reframe and refocus, and we're right back to it. Because you're going to suffer as much as you want to on this fun Friday. So I asked the question, how do you want to show up? So cheers, friends. I hope this was helpful. This is a puzzle I like to put together for my own happiness. It's been really helping me, really calming down. I used to get angry at random stuff all the time, and I'm the only one who suffers from that. Me, not you. Only I suffer from that. And then vice versa for you. When you get pissed off at something, only you truly suffer from that. There's nothing else. So I think the reality of that and taking the pieces of this puzzle have really helped me in my life. So I hope it can help you. And in case you needed to hear it today, I love you. You're a badass. You got this. Use the pieces of this puzzle to try and make your life better. And I'll catch you guys bright and early Monday morning with another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show. We're going live 8 a.m. Central Standard Time with episode 348. My gosh, we're rolling right through them on the road to 1,000. We ain't stopping until we get there. So let's keep rocking and rolling, my friends. You got this. Let's have a good weekend. I'm off for the weekend. I'm pumped. I'm going to see some friends who are visiting from Milwaukee. And then also we have some nephews coming over for a slumber party. So it should be crazy and a really good time. Either way, all right, I'm done being a dork for the day. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you all. Catching it later. Oh, it is Thursday. Okay, good comment. Okay. It is Thursday. So I will actually be here live with another episode tomorrow morning. So I keep getting my days mixed up. So I'm a day early, but one of my friends is coming into town tonight. So I will get to see him and have fun with that one. I'll be back here tomorrow with 348. So I got to write up another episode, I guess, today. So always more to do, right? But we're enjoying it. We're having fun. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.